Hey everyone, this is Video Game Fan 1999 here, and it is now time for me to do another special here on my channel, and this time it is going to be my 2026 Valentine's Day special. So yeah, it is Valentine's Day today, so happy Valentine's Day to all of you out there, wherever you may be, especially for the people out there that do have a loved one. So we're going to celebrate Valentine's Day by playing a whole lot of great games here. And yeah, I'm very excited to be doing this special for all of you out there, since I do say Valentine's Day is a great holiday that I do like to celebrate myself. So yeah. Hopefully all of you guys are excited for this special as much as I am, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how well this turns out from here. But anyways, what do you say we go ahead and get into this right now, and let's have some fun. So anyways, for our first segment, we are going to be starting things off with Super Mario Brothers for the NES. So let's see how we do. So like always, we'll do a one-player game, and let's start off with World 1-1. We'll get that mushroom right there, of course. There's one up right here, that always does come in handy. And now let's go ahead and get ourselves a fire flower. And there's a star! Alright! We got ourselves 5,000 points at the end of the first level. That is a very good start. And we also do get 3 fireworks there. That's not bad at all. Alright, on to World 1-2. Alright, let's go grab our star over here. Alright, another one up. Yeah, nice try, Piranha Plant. Alright, that's another level completed, and we just got 5,000 points again! Sweet! Alright, moving on to World 1-3. Got it! So there's another 5,000 points. Alright, we got 1 firework this time, but at least it's better than nothing. Alright, let's move on to World 1-4. Alright, let's be careful with those fire bars up ahead. Ah, dang it, there goes my fire flower. That sucks. Alright, let's battle against Bowser, and we got him! Nicely done. Thank you, Mario. But our princess is in another castle. Alright, we're gonna head over to World 2-1 now. And get ourselves a mushroom over there. Yeah, I don't think so. Alright, got our fire flower back. That's good news. Alright, there's another star. Yeah, get out of here, suckers. That's the end of that level, and we do get ourselves 5,000 points. And this time we will get 6 fireworks. That's very impressive. Alright, let's go to World 2-2. Alright, going underwater. I'm just gonna forget about those coins down there. I don't really necessarily need them. But I want to do what is right for me and trying to stay alive. Okay, so we got another 5,000 points at the end of that level. Alright, now on to World 2-3. I just knocked out one of those flying cheat sheets there. That was quite good. And we just got a 1-up for collecting 100 coins. Ah, man! There goes my fire flower again. But the good news, however, is that we're still going to make it to the end of this level, as we're going to get ourselves another 5,000 points. Alright, time for World 2-4. Alright, let's get that mushroom. Oh boy, that was a close one. Alright, let's battle against Bowser again. Ah, dang it, how did he hit me like that? That was not cool. But at least we still took him down just fine, so we're good. Thank you, Mario. But our princess is in another castle. Alright, now on to World 3-1. I'll gladly take that mushroom right over there. Alright, now let's get this star. That'll totally help us out against those Hammer Bros right here. They're always so annoying to deal with in this game. I got a Fire Flower, once again. Oh no, you don't. Alright, we got 5,000 points once again at the end of that level. And we also get 3 fireworks, I'll take that. Alright, moving on to World 3-2. Alright, our star yet again. Oh no! Dang it, again I lost my Fire Flower. That was not good. Alright, at least we still beat that level, so we're gonna get another 5,000 points. Alright, let's see what happens now in World 3-3. Alright, no mushroom right over there. And there we go! Another level completed as we just got ourselves another 5,000 points. Alright, only 1 firework this time, but I'll still take it. Alright, let's head to World 3-4. Alright, got the Fire Flower right there. Alright, so it's time once again to battle against Bowser. Got him! Simple as that. Thank you, Mario. But our princess is in another castle. Alright, moving on to World 4-1. I made it to the end of that level very fast. Before we get to the flagpole, let's go and get some coins right here from this block. We got just enough from that to get ourselves another extra life. Alright. So we're going to get 2,000 points on the flagpole this time. That's not bad at all. And we get 1 firework there as well. Alright, let's head to World 4-2. We find a coin block here somewhere. There it is. Now let me go ahead and get some more coins with these hidden blocks. And we're going to successfully make it to the end of that level right there. Alright, there's 5,000 points on the flagpole. Alright, moving on to World 4-3. Alright, another level completed right there, so we're going to get ourselves another 5,000 points on the flagpole. Well done. Alright, now it's on to World 4-4. Of course, now doing a maze right here in this level right here, but it can be very simple to remember after you have done it several times like I have. Alright, let's go back to battling against Bowser. Ah, dang it, we lost my fire flower right there, all because that fireball touched me. But we still beat Bowser just fine. Thank you, Mario. But our princess is in our castle. Okay, so we're going to move on to World 5-1. We're at the halfway point in the game right now, and we haven't lost any one of our lives at this moment here, so that's very impressive. We'll see if we can keep that up. Alright, let's go and get that star. Alright, that level is completed as we just got 5,000 points on the flagpole. Very good. Now let's see what happens in World 5-2. Alright, let me go ahead and very quickly get a mushroom right over here from this block, so that way it can help us out against this Hammer Bros up ahead. I don't care if we get hit right there. At least it's a good thing they put that there anyways, for some protection. Alright, sorry to get some coins here from this block right now. And we can get ourselves another mushroom right over there on the block right beside it. Okay! Got another 5,000 points at the end of that level. Alright, heading to World 5-3. Just try to be very careful out there with those bullet bills coming by. Alright, there's a fire flower. I will certainly take that. Oh boy, that was close. We literally almost got hit there. But nevertheless, we beat that level and we got another 5,000 points. Very good. So now let's head over to World 5-4. Let's kind of forget about that item box right here since I already got a fire flower with me. should not have gotten hit right there. Alright, let's see how well we do against Bowser. Oh, darn it! I did not even know the fireball was gonna come out right there and kill me. That sucks. So there goes one of our lives, but let's try again. Ah, man, we literally lose our mushroom already right after I picked it up, and we die again to a fireball. That was embarrassing. I've still got 5 lives left. Let's not give up yet. Alright, there we go. This time we will keep our mushroom. No! Come on, you suck! Alright, there we go. That's more like it. Thank you, Mario. But our princess is in another castle. Alright, we're heading to World 6-1 now. Alright, let's go and get that mushroom. And how did we lose that already? You gotta be kidding me! Alright, we still made it to the end of that level just fine, as we're gonna get ourselves 2,000 points on the flagpole. Alright, we get 3 fireworks there as well, that's not bad. Alright, heading to World 6-2. Alright, hopefully I can find a mushroom somewhere to help me out. Okay, there's one. Oh god, I almost ran right near that piranha plant by mistake. But we do have a star over here that we can pick up. Alright, another level completed, as this time we are going to get 5,000 points on the flagpole. Alright, time for World 6-3 now. I got one up for collecting 100 coins again. Alright, now let's get this fire flower. Oh boy, gotta be careful with those bullet bills again. Got it! So, we are going to get ourselves another 5,000 points. Alright, let's head into World 6-4. I'm just going to forget about that item box right here, since I do have a fire flower with me at this moment. Ah, man! There it goes again. Alright, back to battling Bowser. Now he's got some hammers here, so we gotta try to be very careful with our movements. Okay, we got him! Awesome. Thank you, Mario. But our princess is in another castle. Alright, so now we're on to World 7-1. Oh boy, that was very close. Oh man, that was a very unfortunate death right there for what I just saw. Oh well. Alright, still have 5 lives left. Let's try to be careful with where we're going. Oh boy, I see some Hammer Bros right over here. Oh, darn it! How dare you do that to me like this? Alright, 4 lives left. Oh god, I literally almost messed that up big time. Alright, let's see if we can try to get past this part this time. Alright, there we go. Oh boy, more Hammer Bros right over there. Oh man, that's gotta hurt. Now we're down to 3 more lives. At least we got ourselves a checkpoint this time, which does help. Okay. Glad we were able to get that mushroom right there. And there's the end of the level, as we just got ourselves 5,000 points. Sweet. Alright, now let's move on to World 7-2. We're going back underwater. Oh my god! That was stupid how that blooper even touched me. Oh boy, now we really gotta be careful out here. Go! Alright, we made it. Glad that worked out well for me. And we're gonna get 5,000 points on the flagpole at the end of that level. Sweet. And we also get ourselves 6 fireworks there as well. Alright, now let's head to World 7-3. Oh, come on! How did that paratrooper land right on top of my head like that? That sucks. Alright, 2 lives left. I'm glad we take that mushroom. Ah, dang it, we already lost it. That's not good. But thankfully, we still made it to the end of the level, as we're going to get ourselves 5,000 points on the flagpole. How about that? And looks like we are going to get another 6 fireworks. That's very impressive. Alright, heading to World 7-4. I'm going for another maze here. I'm back to battling Bowser once again. Got him! That's awesome. Thank you, Mario. But our princess is in another castle. Alright, we're on to World 8-1. Just got one more world to try to go through in the game as we currently have 2 lives left. It's still possible that we can do it, but you just never know. I'm gonna wait for that paratrooper to fall down. Oh, there's another paratrooper over there as well. Alright, I want to wait for him to fall down too, so that way I can have some room to get by. Okay, that's better. Alright, let's go get a star right here to help ourselves out. Alright, now this is where we gotta be very careful with our jumps. Oh boy, we're running out of time. Alright, we're safe. Now let's hurry and get to that goal. And there we go! We made it! 5,000 points right there at the end of that level. Alright, time to see what happens in World 8-2. Oh boy, that was a close one there. Alright, let's go try to get that one up over there. And we will get it. That's very good.